All right.
I wish we live?
Yeah, we are.
I wish we had like those news things. Okay, we're live. As we can see, we have today we're gonna play not play but do a
reenactment.
I have an issue. Not issue. I don't have an issue. We go into the ripples of religion. We already spoke about the first ripple, which is mythology, all the story of the thing. Then we went to the second ripple. We spoke about how holiness came to being. But then the third ripple happened after the holiness ripple, which is Judaism. And we're going to explore how Judaism came to be, because some people conflate Judaism with holiness and they conflate Christianity with holiness. Pretty much every religion believes they are the holy religion. That's the title they grab. But according to the Bible in the book, not so. And we're here today to prove that in a fun way, where our friend here, Israel, gonna come defend himself in the court of honorable judge here. And I'm, of course, hurt. I'm here to prosecute this fella for perverting the religion of holiness and turning it its own religion. He claims it's a holy religion. I claim it's a separate holiness religion. And his religion he has is actually the perversion of holiness religion. And I'm here to prove it on the court. And we're going to have a series of this. And I'm going to go through all the evidence and all the perversion and all the sidestepping of the folks with the flag over there, you know, and then let the judge decide which one has the strongest case, which one is correct, and which one can defend their case. Okay, Judge, this is your courtroom. Therefore, introduction is over. We will start.
All right. A few rules. All right.
Okay.
No one talks over each other. All right. Always give each other time to speak. And if you have a rebuttal, wait for them to finish their argument, and then you can rebuttal at that towards the end. We'll have a little section where you can a little bit, not there's not going to be a lot of rebuttal back and forth. That'll be for when the case goes to full court. But now we're just going to get the hearings, okay?
Yes.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right. Thank you. Thank you, Israel. I just want to make sure that you're.
Oh, wow.
I just want to make sure you know the rules.
Early, huh?
I just want to make sure you know the rules. Okay. So since it's about holiness being perverted, we're going to give it to the holiness prosecutor, and he's going to give his opening statement.
Yes.
And then after that, we'll let Israel rebuttal and give his side of the story, and then we'll have a little discussion afterwards. All right, go ahead.
Okay. First, since we talk about two topics here, we got to define these topics. What is holiness? Can you look it up? The word holiness. Put it on the screen for me.
All right.
Holiness.
To be set apart.
To be set apart.
Wow. Why did it Bing search? I'm kind of heated. We don't want you.
Holiness definition according to Google, right? Okay, instead of being holy, is commonly defined as being separate and set apart. Okay, who's set apart by who?
From the rest.
But by whom though?
Oh, that's a different question.
Yeah, by whom would you say? Who's set apart?
Yo, this is your opening
No,
statement.
I'm asking you a question. Can you answer?
Do I have to answer?
No, you do not have to answer.
It's not have to answer. Okay, I claim he was set apart by God Himself. He's the one holy. He's the one that brings out the holiness in people, with His law, statutes, and way to conduct ourselves is in holiness, which all major religion agree came from God, because He's a holy God. No matter what religion you're in, you believe your God is holy, because it's the highest state of morality and all that good stuff came from God Himself. Agreed? Agreed.
You do not have to answer. You
Do not have to answer. Judge, can you stop jinxing me?
No questions in my court.
No questions. Go. Okay. Okay.
You do not have to answer questions in this court.
That's the. But if you choose to, you can. Right?
If you choose to, go ahead.
You
but
see, if you can afford the argument, you can answer. If you can afford the argument, all right.
you also have a right to be silent.
And with that, now that we look up Judaism, now what? Now, holiness. Now, what is Judaism? Put that on the screen for me, please, if you don't mind, Israel.
For sure.
It's A.
Israel can't spell.
Judah. I-A-I-S.
Don't help Israel. Don't,
Yeah,
Judge, what
yeah,
is this? It's a bias court.
J-U... Nah, that's how you spell it, yeah.
A monotheistic religion of the Jewish people. Of the Jewish people. Notice it say of God. Notice it said of the Jewish people. And that, my ladies and gentlemen, is what I'm a little bit, I'm hearing like, I have too much bass. Is that a way to put that a little lower?
I mean, you turned yourself up.
No, I'm hearing bass and not volume. Bass. I have too much bass. Yeah, bass. I'm hearing like, not like too much. Can we change this? Is there a way to fix that? Which is mine?
Which one is yours? This one is yours.
This one mine. Let me see here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's a lot. That's 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. If I turn it up like this, okay, that's better.
Yeah, but that's for the stream itself.
That's for the stream itself. Okay,
yeah,
then put
so
it back
I would
then.
say put that up and turn that down.
Turn that down. Okay, you
No.
fine. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
So notice it says the Jewish people not of God. No? And holiness is being set apart by God. Okay. This is the claim. Judaism is a religion which arose out of the erosion and corruption of the holy religion established by God and passed down from Abraham, which was passed down from Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob into his 12 sons, descendants in their own tribes according to their fathers. And Judaism arose out of corruption of that. And I got witnesses. JC backs me up, Jesus Christ. Samuel backs me up. Joshua backs me up. Ruth backs me up. Paul Peter backs me up. And I'm here to prove it. Honorable Judge, statement is closed.
That's it? That was pretty quick.
Thank you, Holiness Prosecutor. Israel, if you have any remarks, this would be the time.
All right. I do have any remarks on the statement, or did you want
No, your opening statement, sorry.
All right. I do not want you at any point in time to click 4. All right. No point in time do I ever want you to click 4.
The court sees your request and grants you.
Well, so I guess basically the only thing key that I hear that he says, and we're going to get into throughout the trial, is that he says that all major religions think they're holy. And I agree with that statement, you know. Obviously, you're going to follow something because you think it's the more holy or the more right, which, you know, is. And throughout this trial, you want to say, I'm going to present the case not to me, but to prove that His Holiness is not D1. You know what I mean? I think it's perverted, and I think time, history, and people around the world, you know, to this day, maybe not in the Old Testament times, which we'll get into reasons why, you know, we might have a little faulties into it. We're going to go throughout times that, you know, we are, you know, a religion that's been here, you know, around since the very beginning. And, you know, that why we are really the true ones, basically, and how we have not been perverted. I just want to take out all the notions and the fact that he's claiming that we're not holy. I want to, you know, obviously strike it first and say that's wrong. I think we are holy. And in fact, I'm going to, like I said, prove that he's not holy. And that's pretty much all I have for my closing statement. It's just that short and sweet. And I think it's going to be easy. I think it's going to be a cut and short and dry case. And this shouldn't even take more than 2 days, in my opinion. I think, I think this will be quick.
Does that conclude your statement, Israel?
Yeah, For now, yeah.
All right, thank you. The court thanks you. Now, there's time that I can deliberate on this. I'll deliberate on this and give my judgment at the end of the trial. But not right now. Would you guys like to discuss?
Yeah, we'll discuss. His statements
not
there, which is very inflammatory.
No arguments.
Okay, we're not arguing, just a little brain passion.
No arguments. Okay. All right. I just want to, just discuss, raise some questions to each other.
No, I actually, my judge, I have honorable judge. I have some evidences here. I like to.
The evidence is for the trial. I cannot.
Yeah, no. This is not proof. It's evidence. I can submit evidences to the court.
Yes, you can submit evidence.
Yeah, I'm submitting the files.
Okay, all right, okay.
And then you can hold them, and then we see if it's provable or not. If you bang, so I have like some numbers of them, and see if Hillary have any answers or
okay
to them, or any justification or any rebuttal at all to them. That's up to him to.
No argument. No
Okay,
argument.
argument. Okay. So can I start with my submission?
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
First piece of evidence.
First piece of evidence. But for this, you need to I want a little bit open dialogue. I'm gonna give them permission to answer, or maybe
yes, you guys can convert. I don't want arguments. I don't want full blown.
But I want to request from the judge a mandatory answer because
no. Personally, I will say
request.
that you can request to not answer. And I think that is perfectly fine.
Judge, even if he doesn't answer, he can use that answer forever. Then how can we?
Hey, that's how court goes. You can do that.
Sometimes when I'm not answering it,
you can do that.
It's a sign of weakness.
So you're gonna show your strength.
Sometimes I'm saying. Sometimes if I don't answer, sometimes I can be wrong and not answer, and everyone knows like, yeah, you're wrong.
So okay, but the mission right there goes.
No, I said sometimes.
Sometimes. Okay, Judge, I would like to submit my first evidence into the path of corruption of my religion that now is being hijacked by the flag man. Okay, number one, I would like to judge. Actually, this is not a piece of evidence because they haven't agreed to my holiness. They haven't agreed yet. Judge, what is this? Is this?
Yo, I'm coughing. Jeez, I can't cough.
If you're sick, step out the courtroom. If you're sick,
it's deep.
Do not interrupt my court.
Sorry.
One more interjection and you're out.
What's the penalty of that? He's guilty.
Death.
Wow, that's crazy. Yo, is this a fair courtroom or what?
100%.
That's 100%. That's fair.
All right,
It applies to me.
Yo,
cough. Yo, okay.
It's not the cough that'll sentence you to death. It's the interrupting my courtroom. That will not be.
That not stand.
That will not be interruption anyway.
All right.
Okay, honorable judge. Before I was interrupted, but rudely by the
flag man
with the flag here. When God, you believe in the Torah, correct? Correct. You believe in the books of laws, all those books from Genesis to Malachi. You believe in them. That's your book.
That's not the
Torah. That's historical book. Okay, whatever the Torah is, you believe in the Torah.
I believe in the Torah.
What is the Torah?
The first five.
Can you name them?
Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Number, Deuteronomy.
That's when God came down to you and
gave us the laws.
What was the rest? From that to Malachi, what did you call that?
I'll call it the Old Testament. Yeah,
Old
it's still
Testament,
Bible.
Historical.
It's still historical.
Okay, but you believe in those two.
Yeah.
Okay, so now both parties agrees.
There's some stuff that that I have issues with.
You have issues with. Can you?
Well,
enlighten.
Well, for example, I'm gonna choose not to answer, just because I'm gonna save this for a later date. This could be a point that I have.
Okay.
But anyways, I still believe in Old Testament. We'll go with that.
Okay, then you believe from Genesis to Malachi.
Yeah.
Believable in the word of God.
Yeah.
Trustworthy.
Yes.
100% infallible.
Yes.
So you can be presented in the courtroom. You'll be accepted according as it's written.
I will accept it as according as it's written.
Nice.
Yes. but not by, but there has to be, you better not read no NIV.
Okay, good. So what did the Lord did to you guys in the to help you guys in Egypt? Do you
Egypt?
recall? Yeah,
He did many things.
many great things.
Yeah,
Right.
powerful things.
The powerful things.
Yes.
How long would it take you to forget those powerful things that he did in Egypt to save you guys?
How long you think?
Yeah.
I mean, historically, or just like me? Like, what do you mean by that question?
As a culture, how long would you take you to forget that kind of such an event?
No, you won't forget, but maybe the meaning would be gone.
The meaning will be gone, so you won't forget though.
You'll know that, like, the Red Sea would always
The Lord
exist.
ever commanded to tell the stories from our generations throughout.
That's what I'm saying. You'll never forget because you'll know it, but the meaning will
So
probably
the Lord
lose value.
commanded you to tell those stories and those events throughout your
Yeah.
whole generation to the end of time.
Yeah, I already answered you.
Okay,
He's
good.
making me answer twice.
And okay, good. After you guys crossed the desert, crossed the Red Sea,
Yo,
when Moses went to the mountain, what happened? Can you enlighten us?
what happened when he went in the mountain?
Yeah, Moses went to the mountain to grab the tablets. Bro.
Okay, so he went and grabbed the mountain. He I think he saw the backside of God. His face glued up, and he came down and gave us the tablets.
Give us the tablets. Nothing before that.
That is the quick rundown of what happened.
It's a quick.
What? It's the quick rundown of what happened.
Did you guys build the calf to worship?
Many
Weeks before coming out of the Red Sea?
I don't know if it was weeks, but we did build a calf.
Not years, because
I mean, I don't know the exact time or date, but
but
yeah,
less than a year.
we did, yeah.
Okay, so you built a calf.
But
to
did we
worship.
make a covenant to God yet at the time?
So you happy? Okay, that's smart. You make it. Okay,
That is
that's
my,
not the evidence yet. I'll just warm up.
okay. No, I'm just
to
making the point.
Corruption.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just making that point.
Okay, and
Strike
then
it
you
on
guys
fire.
lost. How many people after doing that?
Oof, in thousands.
Thousands got killed by God.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Low
those
thousands.
people
though, yeah.
were kind of they corrupted themselves.
They were, you could say, yeah.
So those,
Well, I don't know if they corrupt themselves. They just disobeyed,
they disobeyed, and that's sin.
pretty much.
Okay, good. Then after that, you guys, let's jump into Joshua. After that, Moses died.
Yeah.
of course.
But, okay, so now that you jump, can I give like a little introduction? Is that allowed, or can I?
No, this is my time, Judge.
Okay, you're right. I'll take notes.
This is his opening statement.
you're right.
Of
I'll
the
take
conversation.
notes.
This is my final statement. Okay. After that, Moses died.
Okay.
And Joshua took over. Correct.
Correct.
Okay. And God said to go to Jericho, a place, and to conquer it and destroy everything, not take anything. Correct.
Well, first we sent spies to go in the area,
Yes.
and then what's it called? After that, then we marched around 7 times. Just give you a quick rundown.
Yes.
We marched 7 times, and then it came down and we conquered Jericho.
Okay. Who's the man that stole the piece of gold and the textiles?
Piece of gold and textiles.
Yeah.
No, I don't know who that is off the top of my head. I'll search it up for you if you want.
That been Joshua chapter 7.
Yep.
Can you put that on the screen for me?
Yep, 7. Does you want to read that?
The judge will read
Judge,
that.
Judge read that.
All right. 7-1, right?
I don't know. It says, wait a minute.
Joshua 7-1.
Yeah,
7-1.
just Joshua.
But the children of 7-1, right?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. But the children of Israel committed a trespass in the accursed thing. For Achan, the son of Carmi, the son of Zabdi, the son of Zerah, the tribe of Judah, took of the accursed thing, and the anger of the Lord was kindled against the children of Israel.
So wait a minute. Stop right there, Judge. So one man did this, correct? Then the children of Israel paid for it.
What are you speaking of?
This chapter 7,
The
evidence and
trespass?
filing.
It says the children of Israel committed the
Yeah,
trespass.
but the children of Israel committed trespass in the accursed thing. For Achan, the son of Cani, the son of Zabdi, the son of Zerah, of the tribe of Judah, took the accursed thing. So one man took it, which was Achan.
Yes, in this particular instance, Achan is
And the Lord anger of and the anger of the Lord was kindled against the children of Israel. So right here we see one man committing a sin and the whole nation paying for it. Got angered with.
yes.
Okay, keep reading, Church.
And Joshua sent men from Jericho to Ai, which is beside Bethaven, in the east side of Bethel, and spake unto him, saying, Go up and view the country. And the man went up and viewed Ai, or however you say that.
Yeah.
And they returned to Joshua and said unto him, Let not all, please scroll down.
Sorry, I'm taking notes. That's why.
No, it's fine. And they returned to Joshua and said unto him, Let not all the people go up, but let about 2,000 or 3,000 men go up and smite Ai, and make not all the people to labor thither, for they are but few. So there went up a thither of people, about 3,000 men, and they fled up before the men of Ai. And the men of Ai smote of them about 36 men, for they chased them before the gate unto Shebarim, and smote them in the going down. Wherefore the hearts of the people melted and became as water.
Okay, hold on there, honorable judge. So one man sinned and many died. That tells us God punished the whole camp. Correct?
Yes, in that particular verse, it did say that Achan was the person who trespassed, or the one who took of the accursed thing.
Yes, and then the whole people lost their lives because of it.
Is that what it's particularly referring to?
Yes, as you can see,
Okay.
Your Honor.
I mean, can you go back up to 1? But the children, but it said the children of Israel, as in many.
Committed trespass against the Lord. Yes, because they consider one person does anything, everybody takes the blame.
Okay.
That's what it's been shown there.
Okay.
Keep reading, honorable judge.
And is that just in that one instance, or has that
No,
happened
keep reading.
before?
Yeah, this is a telling evidence of
Okay.
story.
All right.
So I will find in the evidence in Joshua chapter 7.
And Joshua, I'm going to read 7:6 right now. And Joshua rent his clothes and fell to the earth upon his face before the ark of the Lord until the eventide. And he and the elders of Israel and put dust upon their heads. And Joshua said, Alas, O Lord God, wherefore that hast thou all brought this people over Jordan to deliver us into the hand of the Amorites to destroy us? Would to God we have been content and dwelt on the other side of the Jordan. O Lord, what shall I say when Israel turneth their backs before their enemies? For the Canaanites and all the inhabitants of the land shall hear of it, and shall environ us around, and cut off our name from the earth. And what wilt thou do unto thy great name? And the Lord said unto Joshua, Get thee up. Wherefore liest thou thus upon thy face? Israel hath sinned.
Stop there, Judge, please. So you see, God sees Israel has sinned because one man took something accursed, it shouldn't be taken. Correct? God said that Israel have sinned.
Yes.
Yeah, but if you kept reading
But
11,
before you cut me off, I was going to continue to read the rest. But yes, it did say that Israel had sinned.
Okay.
and it also says, if you keep reading, and they also transgressed my covenant which I commanded them.
Okay, which was wrong? Let's keep reading. Find out what happened.
And they have also transgressed my covenant.
Keep in mind that he keeps saying they. Right? Let's go.
Yes, and saying they as in Israel.
Yes.
Also transgress my covenant which I commanded them, for they have taken of the accursed thing, and have also stolen and disassembled also, and they have put it even among their own stuff.
They disassembled, they put amongst their own stuff. What keep saying they?
Okay.
Keep reading, honorable judge.
This is 12, correct? Therefore the children of Israel could not stand before their enemies, but turned their backs before their enemies, because they were accursed. Neither will I be with you any more, except ye destroy the accursed from among you.
You see that, judge? He said they. Why they were cursed? Because they go up on 11. The children of Israel has sinned. Israel has sinned, and they have also transgressed my covenant. They. which I commanded them, plural. They have even taken the cursed thing. They have taken, plural. They have taken once more. And also have stolen and disassembled also. And they have put it even amongst their own stuff. Plural, plural, plural. Israel did this. Let's keep reading, Honorable Judge.
Holy.
Oof.
13. Just scroll up. Yeah, okay. Up. Sanctify the people and say, sanctify yourselves against tomorrow. For thus saith the Lord of Israel, there is an accursed thing in the midst of thee, O Israel. Thou canst not stand before thine enemies until ye take away the accursed thing from among you. In the morning, therefore, ye shall be brought according to your tribes, and it shall be that the tribe which the Lord taketh shall come according to the families thereof, and the family which the Lord shall take shall come by households, and the households which the Lord shall take shall come man by man. Let me read that one more time just so I can understand. In the morning, therefore ye shall be brought according to your tribes, and it shall be that the tribe which the Lord taketh shall come according to the families thereof, and the family which the Lord shall take shall come by households, and the households which the Lord shall take come man by man.
Let me explain to you, Judge.
Dang. I think he understood it.
No,
I think he understood it.
No, that was a little confusing. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me explain to you,
got
Judge.
it.
The tribe Israel
You're
is a group of people consisting by 12 tribes, and each tribe has its own clan. Each clan has its own house. Is that clear? Mm-hmm. A tribe, a nation divided in 12 tribes.
Yes.
Then you get those tribes. Each tribe has its own clan. Mm-hmm. Each clan has its own house. Each house has its own men.
Yes.
Okay, so what God is doing here is it's zooming in, focusing. But remember, He accused them all of sinning.
Yes.
But now He's zooming in to the men that did the sin, which tells us once one sin, God look at it as the entire Israel have sinned.
Yes, He did say household by household, man by man.
Okay, let's keep reading, Judge.
And it shall be that he is taken with the accursed thing, shall be burnt with fire, he and all that he hath, because he hath transgressed the covenant of the Lord, and because he hath wrought folly in Israel. So Joshua rose up early in the morning and brought Israel by their tribes, and the tribe of Judah was taken.
So 12 tribes. Mm-hmm. So the tribe out of the 12 was big tribe of Judah. This is where this person is.
Yes.
Like, that's what the lot fell.
Yeah.
Around?
And he brought the family of Judah and took the family of the Zarhites.
The Zarhites were chosen out of the tribe of Judah.
And he brought the family of the Zarhites man by man, and Zabdi was taken. Who was also referenced earlier.
Yes.
And he brought his household man by man, and Achan, the son of Carmi, the son of Zabdi, the son of Zerah, the tribe of Judah, was taken.
Yeah.
Lord said and Joshua said unto Achan, my son, give, I pray thee, glory the Lord God of Israel, and make confession unto him. And tell me now what thou hast done. Hide it not from me.
You see this? Now we're now down to one man's deed. Right? So God blamed Israel, even killed people in war because of it. Which they haven't done anything. They even know this thing has been done. All they know is somebody sinned, which means entire Israel sinned. That's God's way of doing it. That's God, right, Judge? Is that clear? Is that proven?
That is what the text says.
That's what the text says. Okay.
That is what the text says.
Keep reading, my Judge.
Can you scroll
20,
up?
I believe.
Can you scroll up to put 20 at the top, please?
Okay, you mean scroll? Okay.
Yeah. And Achan answered Joshua and said, Indeed, I have sinned against the Lord God of Israel, and thus have I done. When I saw among the spoils a goodly Babylonish garment, and 200 shekels of silver, and a wedge of gold of 50 shekels of weight, then I coveted them, and took them. And behold, they are hid in the earth in the midst of my tent, and the silver under it.
Okay, my Judge. And so the sin here is covetousness.
That is the sin.
That's what he did.
Yeah, 'cause he
The
covered-
sin is because he took it and he.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I believe in somewhere in Leviticus, in Exodus, God says, "Do not covet your neighbor's stuff."
Sounds familiar.
Didn't it? You wanna go? Look into that.
You tell me. It's your time.
And let's see what the laws were broken here. Let's see if God indeed said those things. Let's see what law was broken. There he goes.
What verse was that?
7:20.
Go on Exodus 20:17. Let's see what law was broken here.
Exodus.
20:17. Judge, I want to read that.
Okay, Exodus 20:17. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his man's maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
Is that provable, honorable judge?
That does say that thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house or any items that thy neighbor owns.
And he was broken by this man.
Your point.
And God attribute that to his whole Israel. It's broken it.
So that is the overarching thing that you have.
Is that evidence of a law being broken?
Yes, that
Is that evidence of Israel being found as fault of this?
Yes, it did say that Joshua did covet the items that.
Not Joshua.
Sorry, not Joshua.
Asham. Whatever his name is.
Ashan or Akan. He had the silver and the gold.
Akan, that'd be.
Akan. He had the gold and the silver underneath it. Or
He covered those
either or.
items.
Yes, and he
which
said he
didn't
covered it.
belong to him. Okay, so he sinned. God attributed that entire Israel as sin against him and caused them to die and lose the war.
Okay.
Yes or no, Judge? I need to know some word of encouragement here.
Well,
You here to encourage him?
I'm
Is
not
it-
here to encourage you. I'm here to listen to your.
No, I'm just saying, is it
It looks like that God was giving them a lot of heartache for.
would you accept this case to be viable?
Yeah, it's you had evidence where you said, hey, it says don't covet thy neighbor's
covered
stuff,
it. We see how he covered.
and he said literally testimony. I have this in my tent, and I coveted it.
Okay.
You know,
So this man has covered it in the beginning, and since this big miracles he claims to be real in Egypt, God came. Now they have agreed and sworn to accept the laws of God as to be holy, and that was the first man that broke it. He broke it. That's evidence number one. That's exhibit A of the file of this case. Exhibit A right there.
so that is the end of Exhibit A for you.
Exhibit A. It doesn't mean exhibits. That's just.
The Exhibit A, the first one,
Yes, first one,
the first
correct.
one. You would say, okay.
Unless you want to keep reading that.
Is there more to show, if anything?
Yeah,
on
let's see.
Exhibit A?
Let's see what happened.
On Exhibit A, this is
Yeah, it's Exhibit A.
okay.
Yes.
All right. 22. So Joshua sent messengers, and they ran unto the tent, and behold, it was hid in his tent, and the silver under it. They took them out of the midst of the tent, and brought them unto Joshua and unto the children of Israel, and laid them out before the Lord.
Okay. Remember what God says after above? He said they have hidden them amongst them.
Yeah.
They have Israel, not the man himself.
Okay.
Okay, keep going.
And Joshua and all Israel with him took Ashan, the son of Zerah, and the silver, and the garment, and the wedge of gold, and his sons, and his daughters, and his oxen, and his asses, and his sheep, and his tent, and all that he had, and they brought them unto the valley of Achor. Keep going.
Yes.
25. And Joshua said, Why hast thou troubled us? The Lord shall trouble thee this day. And all Israel stoned him with stones, and burned them with fire, after they had stoned them with stones. And they raised over him a great heap of stones unto this day, So the Lord turned from the fierce. So the Lord turned from the fierceness of his anger, wherefore the name of the place was called the Valley of Achor unto this
So
day.
who was stoned along with this man?
So it was Ashan and all his recents, his everything near him. Everything
Correct.
Everything near him.
But my honorable judge, I've done anything, correct?
Only Ashan took stuff.
Yes.
And he coveted.
And how many died for this?
I'll go back to the. Okay, go up. All right, right there. Right, no, all right. Josh took with him. He took the silver, took the wedge of gold. His son, daughters,
sons.
His oxen, which is many, his asses,
Ashling.
and so everything he owned, basically.
Everything that is, in his household. Everything that was in his tent ever.
And his tent.
And his tent too. What the ground his tent was on. Okay? Your Honor, not only those, my Honor, but because also when Israel went to war against the Jericho, some died of war because God said the sin was made. They also died. Can you go up? Actually, let me see if I find how many died. So we have Exhibit A.
Does this conclude Exhibit A?
Yes, this is Exhibit A.
Would you? Is there an Exhibit B, C? How long does it?
Yes, it's Exhibit A. We got Exhibit B after. Isn't these men actually say?
Would you like?
Respect me and call me Israel?
Would Israel like to?
Yes. Yeah.
The court is open for Israel.
All right, you don't want to find that verse before you go?
What verse?
How many people died before you finish?
The sons enough, man. It's doing only the sons,
Alright,
but
so
never
you
mind
good.
the daughters.
Alright,
And his
even better.
tent.
And it's the poor tent. What did the tent do?
Okay. All right, Your Honor. So first thing I want to say is he addressed Moses in the calf situation. I would like to, plead to, the crowd's better nature and to realize.
Put no contention, Your Honor.
Objection. Wait till he's done.
You can't object. Objection, Your Honor. Sustained. Wait until I'm done.
Granted.
I bet. Yeah. So Shintakalat. Anyways, right? So I would like to appeal to people's, we're all humans. We all make mistakes. We all, we're faulty, And yes, we sin, and yes, we face consequences, and that is very well what happens. And I would like to say that the environment affects, people, and with the calf situation, you got to understand. We was roaming the deserts for years, guys. We was roaming the desert. We have nothing but manna to eat. At some point, mentally, you're gonna break and you're gonna falter and you're gonna you're gonna be outside of character, so to speak. Yes, you're supposed to have discipline and be strong, but yet, we're humans. So I would like to, appeal to, people's better nature and
Israel's.
Please stop.
Please no interruptions in
Yes.
court.
Next time, kill him.
He let you speak.
Yes.
Please let him.
Next time, I don't want him stoned. His tent, his daughters, his sons, everything. But anyways, so I wanna use that as an example. And this whole trial. Another point I wanted to make was this whole trial was us against holy people. Am I correct by making that statement?
This trial is about the holiness and perversion of it by the potential perversion of it by,
Allegedly.
But that's why I said potential.
Allegedly, yeah.
Alleged
Of
would
the
be a
Jews,
better word.
correct?
Yes.
So I got a question for you based on that question, Your Honor, just to pick your brains in this matter and just to open dialogue for you in the courtroom. Is that
And the courtroom that includes me?
No, not you. Well, it's to you, but when it's your time to speak, it's your time to speak. You can interject and you can say something. But in my time, it's just for him. Okay? Anyways, right? So this example is all the example he gave, of us committing sins, of us stealing, or of us, let's stick with the calf situation, right? Where are the holy people in that? You know what I mean? If we all are one group of people, Jews or holy, right? Where were the holy people? I want to say in that statement. If I can get your dialogue on that, you know what I mean? Because if the people went to Aaron and asked Aaron to make them a calf to worship, right? And they all brought golds. My question to you is, where's holy in that? If there's supposed to be a distinction between the two, where are the holies in that? Because is the holy only Moses? So is only the holy example there is Moses, and the rest are just condemned in sin? And if that's the case, he can't reproduce with himself. You know what I mean? That's my one point. My second point too with this whole statement was, yes, we broke the law, and I feel like we paid the price for it. You know what I mean? If I break the law and I die because of it, that was my payment of punishment. So therefore, I don't think that sin should be counted against me as no more. You know what I mean? So all he's just giving me is an example of a kid just messing up and his father reprimanding him for him, but still his father, quote unquote. I'm using holy with father. You know what I mean? I'm still holy. I'm just got reprimanded for it. You know what I'm trying to say? Yeah. So that is my rebuttal.
That's a hell of a rod to give your child, though.
It is a hell of a rod, but yo,
10 for 10.
Yo, but like I said, my God is great. My God is holy. You know, you're gonna ride a steep slope. You know what I mean? He's been from the burning bush to the wall. You know, he's just how it is. He rolls, go big or go home. So I just feel like all he's doing is just pointing out my
God has spoken.
Hey,
keep it quiet.
Yo, I said you find him. All right, you find him. But anyways, right? I'm gonna let you do your job. I apologize. That's distracting. All right, thank you very much. But I just feel like he's just, bringing discipline as a kid. You know what I mean? So I think from what he presented, I still think that he still has a proof to he has a case to prove. But after that, I digress.
Okay. Thank you. Is that your
for now? Yeah, for his remarks, yes.
Thank you, Israel. There was a piece of evidence that you wanted to bring to conclude evidence A. Do you have that?
Yes, Honor. And just to clarify, I would like to submit into the court of evidence there were 37 men, soldiers, that died because of that sin. 37 more. Besides the man's sons, we don't know how many that is. No, I used how much because men's as like fertile house, daughters.
Is there a Bible verse? I could just pull it up.
And 36 men of war died.
Okay, so the holiness special prosecutor had just handed me a document which said that Ashan's sin had caused Israel to lose faith before the nations, to lose faith in their cause, and he was also responsible for the death of 36 soldiers.
I would like to examine the evidence before you put it in.
Yes. What is the source of that evidence?
Source of the evidence.
Yes, I would like to, because I don't want to be surprised with evidence that I didn't get to see myself.
Because 36 souls is a lot.
Yeah.
In my opinion, it isn't, but it's a lot for this context.
Okay, hold on.
Yo, Israel showing.
Yo, I can't help it. It's in the blood.
Yes, because if you can find me where it says that 36 soldiers were because of Ashan's actions, taken or died because of Ashan's
I know
actions.
many, but I want claim to that 36.
Yes. No, that's fair enough to know. That's a very bold statement.
Okay.
Port 10.
Look at go to Ecclesiastic. Go to Ecclesiastic 12. Let's see what it says there.
All right.
12.
What verse?
The whole thing.
That's
just
nonsense.
read for one. Just read one.
Hold on.
He's stalling the court.
Stalling the court there. Well, that's
this is important.
That's a quick search because I myself didn't see the numbers of those.
No, so that 36 is unsubstantiated.
I haven't seen it.
I say we strike that 36 out of the record.
Then we can't use that in the court.
I can get back to you, Judge.
You can get back, but right now strike it out.
When we go into the trial, if you want to bring that up with more substantial proof, that would be more. a better thing.
Isn't it the next verse? Can you look at that next verse of Joshua we just
7?
read? 8.
Well, okay, you want to check? 8?
Yeah, just check. Just
Alright,
go
yeah,
through
for
that
sure.
quick. Just see, because usually.
Yeah, we can check, but if that is again, if that 36 number or 37 number,
Yeah, I wonder
is
whether-
unsubstantiated, you can't use it in the court. It would just
Okay,
not
yes.
not be. 8 what? We're just looking.
We're just if you
Just
want to skim
skirmish
through.
into, skim in.
So Joshua arose and the people of war to go up against Ai. And how do you say that, by the way? Is it Ai?
Ai.
Ai. And Joshua chose 30,000 mighty men of valor and sent them away by night. That was 3, so go to 4. And he commanded them by saying, behold, ye shall lie in wait against the city.
Yeah, I hold on. I'm guessing maybe it's in the king. Maybe it's in.
We'll have to move on.
Yeah, we have to move on.
We have to move
yes.
on, special prosecutor. I'm
Now, I
sorry.
haven't seen those numbers myself, but I will get back to you and see where they
Yeah,
found the
okay,
numbers.
for now, strike it,
Okay,
please.
so on to, do you have an Exhibit B?
Let's see, I have Exhibit B.
So let us move on to Exhibit B.
Exhibit B. So Exhibit A,
It's closed.
It enters into
Yes.
the evidence.
Exhibit
Okay.
Exhibit A is.
With my notation, so when you deliberate, you have those notations. I mean,
Okay.
Oh, so you.
I no, it's just for
I
you
don't
to
trust
understand.
this file. I don't trust this.
All right, then you will give me your notes as well, and
Yes.
I'll look at.
And okay, another law that was
Exhibit B.
broken. Exhibit B. Yeah, I would like to open Joshua chapter 9.
9.
Yes.
Okay.
Joshua 9 is on the screen.
Joshua 9, and I'd like you to read that, Honorable Judge.
And it came to pass when all the kings were on this side of the Jordan, in the hills and in the valleys, and in all the coasts of the great sea against Lebanon, the Hittite, the Amorite, the Canaanite, the Perizzite, the Hivite, the Jebusite, heard thereof, that they gathered themselves together to fight with Joshua, with Israel, with one accord. And when the inhabitants of Gibeon heard that Joshua had done unto Jericho and to Ai, they did work willingly.
Willingly?
No, willingly.
Willingly.
And went and made as if they had been ambassadors, and took old sacks upon their asses, and wines, bottles, old, okay, and rent and bound up, and shoes and clouded upon their feet, and old garments upon them. And all the bread of their provision was dry and moldy. And they went to Joshua upon the camp of Gilgad, and said unto him and the men of Israel, we become from a far country. Now therefore make ye a league with us. And the men of Israel said unto the Hivites,
I got a question. What is leagues of us with us?
League, like a partnership.
yeah, like a partnership, like coming
Okay.
together, and let's make some. Let's take all
A
of,
union.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry.
And the men of Israel said to the Hivites, the peradventure ye dwell among us, and how shall we make a league with you? And they said unto Joshua, we are thy servants. And Joshua said unto them, who are ye? And from whence come ye? And they said unto him, from a very far country. Thy servants are come because of the name of the Lord thy God, for we have heard the fame of him, and all that he did in Egypt, and all that he did to the 2 kings of the Amorites that were beyond Jordan, to Sino, king of Heshbon, and to Og, king of Bashan, which was at Ashtaroth. Wherefore our elders and all the inhabitants of our country spake to us, saying, take victuals with you for the journey, and go to meet him, and say unto them, we are your servants, therefore now make ye a league with us. This our bread we took hot for our provision out of our houses on the day we came forth to go unto you, but now behold, it is dry, and it is moldy. And these bottles of wine which we filled were new, and behold, they be rent. And these our garments and our shoes are become old by reason of the very long journey. And the men took of their victuals, and said not counsel at the mouth of the Lord.
And the men took their victuals
And asked
not counsel
At
of
the
the
mouth
mouth
of the
of.
Lord.
As we can see, Honorable Judge, this man came to fool Israel. They were neighboring countries. They took old bread, old wine, old shoes, pretended that walked for years to come back and make a league with them. When they lived there next to them, they didn't know. Instead of consulting with the Lord, they did not consult with the Lord, as the book says. They did not consult with the Lord.
The book does say that they did not consult in front of the Lord.
Let's keep going. Judge?
And Joshua made peace with them and made a league with them.
Whoa.
Wait, let me finish
No,
the
you can
verse.
keep reading. I'm just
I get you.
Dramatic effect,
Yes,
yeah.
dramatic effect. I know. But
dun dun dun.
yeah, you do that, and then they let them live, and the princes of the congregation swear unto him.
They swore unto him.
And it came to pass at the end of 3 days after they had made a league with them that they heard that they were their neighbors,
Yeah.
and that they dwelt among them.
Among them.
Keep going.
Go up a little bit. Go up more. Let's go all the way up. Back all the way up.
The one?
All the way up. So go first chapter. Who did that?
First.
Read that again, Judge.
And it came to pass when all the kings were on this side of the Jordan, in the hills and in the valleys, and in the coasts of the great sea over against Lebanon, the Hittite, the Amorite, the Canaanite, the Perizzite, the Hivite, and the Jebusite
Wow.
heard thereof.
Lebanon's been named.
And they gathered themselves together to fight with Joshua, with Israel, with one accord.
Okay, go down a little more.
And the inhabitants of Gibeon had heard that Joshua had done unto Jericho and to Ai that did work willingly, and went and made as if they had been ambassadors, and took old sacks upon their asses, and wine bottles.
That's enough,
old
Judge.
and rent and
Gibeon.
bound up.
What city with what country were those cities from? Can we find out?
You want to find out?
Yeah, who Gibeons belong to? If they belong to each of these nations here. If they're from Hittites or the Amorites or the Canaanites or the Perizzites or the Jebusites, where the land of Gideon, what nation?
Gibeon.
Gibeon?
Oh, BB.
Not Gideon, Gibeon.
Yeah, Gideon. We're going to get to Gideon. Don't worry. Don't be in a haste.
North of Jerusalem. So
That be
Canaan.
Canaan.
Yes.
Okay.
Canaan. That is
so
Canaan.
the Canaanites. So they swore into them and they fooled them. They did not consult with the Lord, breaking a covenant.
Which was?
Wait. There will be no arguing in this court.
My apologies.
There will be no arguing in this court, okay?
I apologize.
All right, that is for the trial. Okay.
Honorable Judge, I'm more glad to answer the question.
No. Just provide me B. Just exhibit B.
It's exhibit B.
Do not, no arguments
broke the
against
covenant.
Israel.
They broke covenant. Okay, and we're gonna go to Deuteronomy 20:17.
What?
Deuteronomy.
Oh, Deuteronomy.
Yes, that's my Creole speaking, man. Leave that alone.
Say it again.
Deuteronomy
You said 11?
20. He see what you're doing. 2017, Judge. 2017.
All right, Judge. 2017.
27. You got to get to 17. Okay. But thou shalt not utterly destroy them.
No. Well, Judge.
20.
But thou shalt utterly. There's no word not.
Sorry. Pardon me. But thou shalt utterly destroy them, namely the Hittites.
What the utterly means, Judge?
Utterly means no trace left.
Decimation.
No trace left.
Okay.
Was there something here before? I don't know.
There should be no more.
Utterly. And namely the Hittites and the Amorites, the Canaanites.
Mainly, namely, by name. My honorable Judge, by name. And what we did see in the previous passage?
And that the Hittites, they literally were deceiving them.
Yes, they did not consult with the Lord.
Yes, they did not.
Exhibit B
Yes.
concludes.
Okay.
Proven.
All right.
Wait. What are you trying to prove?
No. He's not.
I was confused.
That's the Exhibit B.
Okay.
That's the Exhibit B. The Exhibit B is thou shalt utterly destroy them, namely the Hittites and the Amorites and the Canaanites. That was where he stopped me. So that is his Exhibit B.
We're trying to find Canaanites. We found them on the law.
Yes, yeah.
They should be utterly destroyed, which they were not. They were able to smooth their way around Joshua which did not consult with the Lord, and now they've broken the covenant.
Okay. Does that conclude
That's Exhibit B.
All right. Does Israel have any remark to Exhibit B?
Yeah, still, where was the covenant made? I would like more clarification on that. When we
It's like that. I just read it. Deuteronomy 20:17. That's the
when we
command of
get
the Lord.
when we get on trial, I'll get more in depth into that, I guess.
Okay.
And then it's funny though because he said that the Hittites or whatever, whoever it may be,
Namely the Hittites.
no, the ones that fooled Joshua.
Gibeons.
Gibeon, sorry, it's
the
funny.
people from Gibeon.
From the land
It's
of
funny
Canaan.
Funny
Canaanites.
how he scolds and basically maybe for lack of better
when
words
you say
chastise.
when you say he, you're talking about the prosecutor, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's basically chastise the Gideonites for lack of better words, right? But yet someone that he claims to be holy did the same thing. I would like to just make reference and note of Esau and Jacob, and how Jacob, who is holy, also tricked. So if you're gonna condemn one for trickery,
Who's Jacob?
Israel.
Israel. So Israel did a trickery?
Well, no, God changed God. Well, first off, tell him not to interrupt. But I'm glad we can answer that question.
No, that was a good one. That was a good
No, I can answer that question. It's easy to answer.
All right, go ahead.
God changed when I said Israel is because
That's a clear, by the way.
no. When I said Jacob is because God changed his name to Israel. So when I said
Yes,
Israel,
before. Yes.
so then I don't get what's funny. He
What's
changed
your
it.
rebuttal then? If he wasn't Israel, then
No. We're not arguing. We're not arguing in the
Okay,
court.
okay.
That goes for the trial.
So what I'm saying is, if you're claiming Israel, Jacob, is a holy man, and you revere him to be one of your pioneers, one of your founding fathers, a descendant from Abraham, start of the nation, the 12 tribes. Why are you chastising Gideon when
Gibeon.
if you have someone that does the same thing? That is just what I would like to make note
All right.
for everyone listening.
Does that conclude your response
Yeah.
to example?
That
B?
was showing.
can I respond to that, Honorable?
No, sir. Wait for the trial.
We should write notes. I've been writing
My
notes.
notes has been already all.
No, from what I'm saying, so you can respond to what I say, like the points I make.
I did a little rubbish.
Hey, you're gonna make
Okay.
points. You're gonna make wow.
All right, well, it's better for me. I'm more prepared. All right, go.
All right. Holiness prosecutor. Is there an exhibit C?
Just one more, my lord.
So this is the final
This is the
one.
final one.
My lord.
Now, honorable judge.
My lord.
Honorable
Oh
judge.
my gosh.
Honorable judge.
We're in King's Landing.
Just one more. But this time, I would like to include, if I may, him on this exhibit.
If Israel would like to
If they
respond,
would like to respond. Yes,
like to
correct.
I'll hear you out. That's the most I can guarantee.
Who's Tammuz?
Tammuz?
Yes.
If I remember correctly, that had to do something with Tammuz. What is that name? Tammuz. I gotta recheck my news. That name.
So, can I enlighten you, who Tammuz is, or you don't mind? Okay.
Your time.
Just look up Tammuz. Okay, feel free to use technology for your advantage. One of your creations.
How do you spell Tammuz?
Israel.
TAMUZ.
TAMMUZ.
Is it double M? I thought it was just
Yeah,
one.
double M.
In the Bible, just Tammuz.
Yeah, just Tammuz, like Tammuz. What's Tammuz?
Z or is S?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, it's good.
Z is good.
Yeah. Look up what's Tammuz.
Mesopotamian religion, god of fertility, embodied the power of the new life in nature and spring. The name Tammuz seems to have a diverted from the Akkadians.
Do you want the judge to read?
Yeah, read judge because Israel is
Sorry.
just.
Can I bless? Can I bless him?
You do what you want. It's your courtroom.
Am I allowed to bless him?
It's your
And
courtroom.
be unbiased.
It's your
This is
courtroom.
your courtroom,
Okay.
honorable.
Bless you.
Thank you,
All right. Tammuz
Lord.
in Tammuz in Mesopotamian religion. That doesn't say in the Bible, but
You want me to put him back?
No. We're looking what Tammuz is. Is a name. I'll ask a question.
this has to do with Exhibit C, correct?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Then the court will allow this. Tammuz in Mesopotamian religion, god of fertility, embodying the powers of new life in nature and in spring.
Yes.
The name Tammuz seems to have been derived from the Akkadian form of Tamuzi, based in the early Sumerian Damuzid, the flawless young,
Yeah.
which in later Standard Sumerian became Damuzid or Damuzi.
Okay. Now we agree with Tammuz is?
Yeah, in the Mesopotamian
In
religion.
the Mesopotamian religion. So it's a god of
Yes.
Mesopotamian religion.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you have a flag? Do you have a flag? Israel?
All nations have flags.
Do you have one?
Yes.
Do you have a calendar?
Yeah, we all have
You
calendars.
have a calendar.
Yeah, of course.
Put Israel calendar on the screen, please.
Does this have to do with Exhibit C?
Exhibit C.
Okay, then the court will allow.
Not Java. I want an image. Click on any of them or the
Anyone sticks out? This one?
the blue one right there, for
This one?
example. The blue one next to it. Click that one.
And this
Of your chosen.
this is the Jewish calendar.
I concur.
My lord.
Is this the Jewish calendar?
Yes, this is Jewish calendar. Nissan, Leah, Silva, and
Yeah, it is. It is. Are you a lord? You keep saying my lord. Is there something I'm missing
what is
here?
the fourth month there, Israel?
Because Nissan's the first, I believe. 2, 3, 4. Tammuz.
What's Tammuz?
According to Mesopotamia?
What does Tammuz do in your calendar?
I choose not to answer. I have that right.
What does Tammuz do in your calendar, Israel? Okay, my lord. Exhibit C concludes.
Now I will allow Israel to to make a
Actually,
remark.
to strengthen that, hold on a minute, just 1 second, Lord. It's not conclude yet. To strengthen that, I would like to leave it for next. Just to strengthen it, I would go to Ezekiel 12.
Okay, so you're bringing scripture into
16.
this. The court will allow.
Yes, just to conclude and make it more stronger.
The court will allow.
Ezekiel 12, 16. Ezekiel 8, 12 to 16.
So Ezekiel 8, right?
Yes.
12 to 16. Okay.
You know spell Ezekiel?
Of course.
Wow.
I'm just checking Israel sometimes. 12 to 16.
How is this? Get the hell on my face.
You go to King James. Oh,
Look, if you just...
Brad, just go enter.
Yo, can I do my job?
Okay.
I like to take control of that. 12 to 16. Okay. You coming down now? Go ahead, Church.
Then he said unto me, Son of man, hast thou seen what the ancients of the house of Israel do in the dark? Every man in the chamber of his imagery. For they say, the Lord seeth us not. The Lord hath forsaken the earth. He said also unto me, Turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater ambitions. Abominations.
Abominations.
Greater.
Judge.
Order in the court. Order in the court. Order in the court. Okay.
Okay.
All right. I'm trying. All right. Greater abominations that they do. Then he brought me to the door of the gate of the Lord's house,
Oh, Lord's house. Okay.
which was toward the north, and behold, there sat a woman weeping for Tammuz. Then said he unto me, Hast thou seen this, O son of man?
Have I seen this?
Turn thee yet again, and thou shalt see greater abominations,
Greater abominations.
than these.
Okay, my lord, honorable judge, you can stop right there. Exhibit C concludes 10.
Thank you, Holiness Prosecutor. Israel, the court is yours for any rebuttals or any remarks.
In a later date, I will try to, if I ever get there, I will try to, I'll get more in detail on Tammuz. But the only thing I can say, and I'll leave at that, is that Tammuz is not a god. I don't know what the prosecutor is implying, but he's not a god, but he was a man, and that he was the son of,
Nimrod.
Noah, and Noah had a son, I think Ham, and then Ham had a son, Nimrod, and then that's it. That's all he is. So I'll maybe in a later day I'll get more in depth to this if I feel like it's worthy, but that's all I'm gonna
So you worshiping a man?
Oh no, it's my time. I'm not answering this question. But that's all.
This man.
That's all.
Yo, you rep that flag like woo. Yo, you.
Am I not on trial?
You.
The heck? I must defend to the
Yo,
100.
you.
You know?
Okay, no, that was pretty good.
But yeah, so that's all I'm gonna. He was a man, not a god. And yeah, that's all I'm gonna leave.
Since the deliberation has taken about an hour and 4-ish minutes, we'll wrap it up at this point. That concludes the hearing for the holiness perversion set by the holiness special prosecutor against the state of Israel. That concludes the episode, y'all.